Welcome back. All right, 2 words, Andrew. East Point.
Yeah.
Who knew it was such a happening and fun place?
I mean, look, Kara, don't get me started on the food. Oh my goodness, in East Point. Fun fact, it's also home to Georgia's only craft kombucha brewery. We had so much fun. Take a look at our adventures just south of the city.
All right, Chantel, thank you so much for having us in East Point. Tell us what makes this city so great, such a great place to visit.
It really is. It's truly an amazing city that is just a stone's throw from the world's busiest airport, and we speak exactly to our brand statement, where the world meets. And we're here today at the Hospitality Square. This is where a bulk of our 20 branded hotels are located. We've got Hilton Garden Inn, we've got Home2 Suites, we've got Hyatt Place, Fairfield Inn, you name it. A host of properties ready to welcome the world.
I also heard this was a camera-ready city for film and television.
We are, and there's so many great things happening with that. We are camera ready, which means that we offer incentives to producers, movie makers, you name it. And so many great films have already been made here. Ozark, Stranger Things, Hidden Figures, The Wonder Years. I mean, the list goes on.
Yeah. Tell me something really unique about East Point.
Okay, there's so many. So let me just pick one, or maybe 2. So let's say we've got a velodrome that was built for the Olympics. Dick Lane Velodrome. It's the only one in the world with a stream and greenery running through it, like a park. Like, it's amazing. There's so many activities that happen there. We have so many riding clubs throughout Metro Atlanta that actually come to East Point to utilize the velodrome.
I would love for you to show us around the city, take it somewhere cool maybe.
I got a lot of cool stuff for you. Come on, let's go. This is it. It's the stairway to heaven and great food. Let's go.
Let's go. Congratulations on over 40 years of being in business. Tell us what makes This Is It so great.
This is our vehicle to talk to people, to minister to people. It just so happens that it's delicious. It just so happens that it makes you smile. And I'm just very fortunate to be a part of it.
You guys do more than just food, too. You guys do a lot in the community. Tell us about some of the interesting things you do for the community.
We do a lot of give back. It's just very important to be present. I think when you're present, it gives hope. It gives something to reach for. And I think it makes people really inspire, like, wow, they could do it, I can do it.
Yeah, and we have a foundation that's called the Dream Live Zone. You know, that's after my youngest daughter, you know, and we try to give back, you know, in her name, because we found out that she was one that was just a big giver.
I love that. Well, let's talk about the food. Talk about how you curated the menu and what your best sellers are and when Andrew and I get to eat.
So you see all this delicious food here. So we always tell you that we can feed your grandmother all the way to the grandchild. So you see a lot of different varieties. But these are fresh collard greens. These are fresh salmon. Those are the products that you gotta know that open the menu up to everybody. But we know, for one thing,
it's the real tips.
You said it. It was good. So good, in fact, that we're out of time, so we can eat. Is that okay?
Let's do it.
All right, let's do it. Thank you for having us in your house.
We wrapped it up. And This Is It.
All right, thanks, guys, for having us. Andrew, let's go explore East Point.
Well, I'm going to stay and eat, try to get adopted. You go explore East Point. I'll catch up with you later.
All right. Okay, bye, guys. Thank you. Oh, Atlanta Utility Works. Let's go inside. Melanie, thank you for having us. Tell me all about Atlanta Utility Works. What's the story behind it?
So Atlanta Utility Works was an old farm equipment factory dating from 1901 to right about the 70s. It was abandoned until I found it about 2 years ago, and I've been lovingly restoring it, keeping along with the history of agriculture and making our kombucha products and more here in East Point, Georgia.
The property is incredible. You really have to be here to experience it and truly enjoy it. But you mentioned kombucha. Talk about how you got into this.
Well, it's my grandmother's recipe. It's called Golda Kombucha. It's brewed right here in East Point. And for those that don't know, kombucha is a probiotic fermented tea, so it's a healthy tea. It's really good for you, good for your gut, your intestines, and everything that's going on in your microbiome. And we can and brew it all right here in East Point. And we're also getting into hard kombucha.
Yes, I was just going to say, East Point, Georgia, first hard kombucha right here you can get. Love
That's
that.
right. It's called grandmother. So another play on words there because we brew kombucha with a mother culture. So I got my mother from my grandmother, Golda, and now we're releasing grandmother hard kombucha.
Okay, very cool. And at Atlanta Utility Works, talk about what kind of events you do here and how people can, come visit.
We are a full-service event facility. We're an old historic factory turned event space, brewery, and tap room. And we do everything from corporate events to weddings, private parties, birthday parties, dance parties, you name it, we've got a place for it.
It's so cool. Movie set. Talk about movies and TV sets
Yes.
that have been filmed here.
Well, we are the filming location of Stranger Things. So all of the Stranger Things fans out there, we filmed a lot of material here. So not just Stranger Things, but also Ozark series, a show called Naomi, MacGyver, Creepshow, all sorts of kind of fun industrial type.
Yeah.
Bad guy warehouse kind of hangout spot. So Stranger Things is the most notable one, but we do film and video pretty much every day of the week here. We love supporting students who have film projects and any sort of arts and culture in the community. We're here for it.
All right, Melanie, should we crack one open and cheers to East
absolutely.
Point and to Atlanta Utility Works? Let's do it.
You've got the hibiscus orange and I've got the peach ginger.
All right.
Golden kombucha
All right.
made right here.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thanks, my friend. All right, Andrew, East Point was so fun. The food, the people, the kombucha.
Yeah, I wasn't a kombucha person before, but now I am.
Yes.
And I'm also trying to get adopted by the family over at This Is It.
Yeah, they were so fun. I think that might work out for you. And when it does, invite me to the barbecue.
Oh, yeah, of course you're invited. Head to visit eastpoint.org to find out what other adventures await for you in East Point. And thanks to East Point Convention and Visitors Bureau for sponsoring that segment.